up? This is Timothy Bishop here, also known as Nintendo Capri Sun. And I said up instead of hello because of that thing with that tape that time, you know. Well, you probably don't, but that's okay. So, little disclaimer, I'm post-commentating this. This next, like, several episodes probably going to be like this. Well, they are going to be like this, not probably. Because I've taken ill, thanks to a number of factors, most notably the weather. But probably my own negligence as well. Well, I mean, I don't know. It happens to you no matter what you do, though, isn't it? Doesn't it? So, at any rate, yeah, but I figured as long as I was sick, I could still record the footage and just get that part of it out of the way, since that's kind of like the hardest part, and then I could just slap the commentary on later. So I came up against a Grumpig here, not knowing what type he was. I still don't know, actually. You know what I should do? As long as I'm post-commentating, I should bring my book out here. Have myself a look. Because my book is in the bathroom. So here, I'm going to look him up real quick and see what I'm going up against, so I can holler at myself for being stupid. Grumpig, where are you? Let's see, Growlithe. Grumpig, there you are. He is a psychic. Evolves from Spoink. And he's good. He weighs 157.6 pounds. His height is 2 feet 11 inches. Oh, no! Oh, man. Okay. Alright. We know what happens when you go into somebody's hideout, right? I mean, there's interesting things happen. Well, this was another one. This one plumb nearly knocked me on my frickin' ass. So I tried as best I could not to cut too much of this, but at the same time, these are some long and painful battles. This Freya's base, by the way. This is an actual person somewhere out there. I don't know who you are, hopefully. Maybe you get lucky and see how much you got to kick my ass here. Zekrom. Now, I had no idea what to, like... I was just looking at that thing like, dear God, this is not happening right now. Zekrom, let's look him up. Wait, I don't think he's in here, actually. Ooh. Interesting, he's not. So he must be from a future generation. That's crazy. Well, needless to say, if you look on the screen right now, he's pretty much mopping the floor with my ass. And that's because I didn't know what the hell to do. It turns out, I looked him up earlier, he's an electric dragon type. And he's also very cool looking. When I first saw him, I was looking at the tail and thinking, okay, he's some kind of bee. He's like, a bee?! So he's probably a bug type. And, well, he smashed my bug, that's for sure. In retrospect, now I can see why he did that. But he basically started out spamming that same move over and over again. And I wasn't sure, like, I thought, well, okay, Valerie, maybe you can hold up against him, because I don't know. Let's see. So he did this move. I didn't catch what it was called, but Valerie survived it. Not surprising, she seems to survive everything. Let's try a little fly on his ass, but Fusion Bolt. Figured this was a good way to get him to use up his PP, so that maybe if I could just wear him down, he would stop using that move, and then I could, you know, kind of more or less heal myself and survive whatever he had to throw out, and then just whittle his health down until it was nothing. And that's pretty much what I ended up doing here. Looking back now, it probably would have been smarter to just bring in Victorious and throw Dragon Breath at him. That would have worked well. But I didn't know he was a dragon, so I never expected it. You know, it's like, oh, I forget that there's dragons out there. And you better hope they aren't coming from that blonde girl. I don't even remember what her name is. Daenerys or something. So this is pretty much the battle right here. It's Moo Moo Milk and back and forth. Until finally, eventually, I got him down to nothing. And then I took a chance here. Swifted him. And that was the winning move. So that's... hopefully that wasn't... Oh, yeah, that was actually shorter than I thought it would be. But needless to say, we gained a lot of levels for that. So and probably well-deserved, too. So Valerie learned Slash here. I went ahead and gave it to her in place of Swift, so she can't multi-target anymore, which is unfortunate. I still have Rock Slide. Still have Rock Slide, which does multi-target. But, Tyler Agility, I figured... I didn't even look to see what that was. I was just kind of in a hurry. Which I really shouldn't be in a hurry. See, and here I was thinking that was her only Pokemon. Then I realized, oh, well, she's got another one. And I just froze for a second here, like, dear God, what do I do now? Plus, I have to beat up a Gardevoir. That breaks my heart, man. Gardevoir is my favorite Pokemon, in case you didn't know. So I have the keychain. You know what? Maybe I should take a picture of that keychain with my phone. Maybe I should do that on camera, so you could hear me take the picture, and then see the picture in the video. I'm just making more work for my future self here, but I don't want to watch this fight because I can't watch this, man. What? Oh, a charging cable. It's caught up under my chair there. So swipe, back, camera. Here I go. I am taking the picture right now. Some of you have seen this already because it was on my Breaking NCS, but there. Now we just... Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Go back in there. Send the picture to my Gmail. What's going on the screen up there? I don't know. Ooh! That's going on. Right. Fortunately, I got lucky enough to remember Steel works on Psychic, so... Or not Psychic, but Fairy. And since Gardevoir's Fairy type now, she gets a whole new weakness. Which is unfortunate. I don't like that. But what am I gonna do? Breaking NCS. Send. It's probably an easier way to do this, but I don't care. I could just hook up my phone straight to my computer. Then he throws out Aggron, she. And, Mega Evolutions it. So, here's that. Okay, we're done with the phone now. Let's put our phone away. Turning into Game Grumps over here. I'm just kidding. And Rick Astley's dead. So I guess he was going to give you up after all. And he was going to let you down, and he was going to run around and hurt you. No. He couldn't help it. I mean, look at that guy. Who could survive that? Like, what? Nobody. I wouldn't want to go up against that thing. So then I figured, well, you know, might as well fight fire with fire here, and I Mega Evolution my Victorious to take this guy on, and it ended up working out pretty well. I didn't exactly have the type advantage, but you know what, it was enough. So even that there was just like kind of iffy. But man, you want to talk about Clash of the Titans, here you go. He wasted a couple of moves doing this here, raising his speed, which in the end is probably not the dumbest idea, because speed is good. But it was enough for me to win the fight. Oh, Tim, spoil it, why don't you? Why don't you just spoil it for all your viewers here? Take away all the suspense. You know, of course it doesn't even matter, really. I got lucky and paralyzed him here. So then one more dragon, I think, was enough to do it. Ooh, not really. But then he wasted another turn doing that, so... And the moment I saw him turn around and do that thing with his butt, where he farted, and an eruption came out from under his butt, then I knew that I had to win. And he basically just had to suffer and get flushed down the toilet.
The toilet.
The toilet. Yes. Now Valerie's level 40. Something about that number 40, man, I tell you, when you get in the 40s, you're getting up there. You obviously know what else I'm talking about there, but let's not remind ourselves. I want you to be my pal after you just kicked my ass. Or should I say I kicked yours, but it doesn't matter. So we got a flag. That's our 4th flag. First burp. Nice little Pokemon table there. Might as well take a rest after that. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, I really don't like going into these hideouts sometimes because of how time-consuming it is. But, well, then I was like, oh, I talked to this grunt, and she's like, oh, are you ready for this? I'm like, no. I've had enough of this. I'm out of here. I've seen what you have to offer, and I don't appreciate it. No, actually I do. That was really fun. So hell yeah to that. Route 121, we made it this far. There are powers beyond our understanding in this world. You're telling me. You know what she looks like? She looks like that one monster from Mystic Quest. That Medusa. There's more work for you, future Tim. Grab a picture of that and throw it up. Yeah, I shouldn't talk like that. It's not that much work to throw a picture into a video. It's like 2 minutes. We're actually talking about this on a forum somewhere. I really should learn more editing tricks, though. Like, there's no telling what I could do. I'm always learning new stuff every day, though. Like, well, not every day, but, you know, little tricks here and there. Like that thing with the arrow and all that. The arrow. I mean, I see game theory. You want to talk about an editing master. Man, some of the shit he does just blows my mind. I still need to just get Photoshop is what I need to do. I actually have Photoshop, but I haven't really spent enough time to learn it. If I could just learn how to cut out things so that I could put them up with a transparent background, that would be huge. But even then, it's like, what are you going to do? Pop up Denzel Washington on the screen? Without a white background behind him? It seems like there would be an easier way to do that. I mean, all the stuff that technology can do. Because I know GIMP can do it, and I've used GIMP for a while, but man, I never use any of those programs long enough to remember how to use them. Plus, they always have like a million buttons on the side of the screen. I'm trying to figure out which one does what. It's like, all I need is to do this one little thing, and I have a program with 1,000 features. So here I'm digging through all the different features, saying, oh, that's cool, but where's the one that I need? And even when I find the one that I need, how am I going to know whether I should right-click or whether I should put it on a different layer? Or it's just so complicated. I don't know, man. I really should just get over it and learn it, you know. These right here, fields for this route. Oh, but dear me, I can't use fly. Actually, I can, but see, here's the thing. I need to get to Lily Cove before I can just fly there anytime I want to. So at this point, I kind of got in a hurry and wanted to just get... Holy shit, dude. But she just sent out Kecleon, so I figured, well, skip this one. There you go. That was a pretty good fart there just now. It was a fake fart, but it was good. Somebody on Twitter actually posted that the best way to make a fart with your hands is to do it in between your thumb and your forefinger on that little slab of skin in there. And I discovered that like a long time ago, but it really works. Like, listen to this. No, that wasn't very good. I mean, no, stop doing the... There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, you make some really good, loud farts. It's just fun. It never works as well when you do it on your arm like this. Well, I guess that was something. So see here, I'm just dashing through trying to get to Lily Cove now. Because at this point, I was kind of... This is my Pokemon. We're getting a little weak and tired, and... Holy shit, Mrs. Vanessa. But yeah, it's like I wanted to just get to Lily Cove, heal myself, and then have that to be able to fly there anytime I wanted to. Then I could go back and just get the rest of the trainers and whatever else I might have missed there. Plus, I did, while I was farting on my arm, you might have noticed I passed the intersection that goes to Mount Pyre, which we will be headed there eventually. So that'll be fun to hear that cool music. Actually, the cool music I think doesn't come till a little bit later, but whatever. It's cool. I just can't wait, man. Can't wait to hear that disco beat get on my feet and beat my meat while I'm at it. Not really. Just trying to think of rhymes, and that came to mind, because naturally, of course, that would come to mind. To a guy. It's a guy thing. What can I say? Level 38. Almost everybody's up to level 40 now, except for my leader. In fact, my leader is my most low-level Pokemon right now. I don't care, though. I like Doc Ock. Always have, always will. Doc Ock is to me as Beedrill is to Aaron, basically. Which is, hey, Lily Cove, we did it. We made it. So what did I do here? Now, this is the town that has the big-ass department store in it. And the moment I thought of that, I was like, oh boy, I really don't want to record myself going through all 5 floors of that. So eventually I did, and I will have to edit that part. I haven't quite gotten that far in the editing yet. I recorded about 4 hours worth of the game. And I like plugged in the first 2.5 hours into Vegas, and I've been editing that, and I just got done with that part of it. But by the time I was done with it, it was down to like 1 hour and 10 minutes. So over half of what I did got cut out. Crazy. Oh, these are the Pokemon memories. This is kind of cool. I like this. I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I just wanted to see. Plus, you go in and see, like... So I wanted to see, like, what kind of memories my starter had. Tyson almost got lost. I went through the dialogue too fast. It's so much easier to read it when you're just reading it to yourself. You're not trying to read it out loud. You can process the information so much quicker. So I healed up. See, there's another minute right there. It just gets randomly... Stuff just gets cut out, you know, it happens. Ugh. It's like I can feel myself getting better. But I know there's a lot of mucus involved in the repair process of the body. Of the body, human. You know. It has been ages, dude. Where you been? Don't point your hand out at me. Oh, here we go. Swallow. Swallow your pride. Put my car keys back away here. Do 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 do. Anyway. Okay, what am I doing? Oh. Debating, I guess. So that's the thing. I didn't know what he was going to start with, so I was trying to decide, do I go ahead and use one of my moves that I have here, or do I switch them out? I mean, I don't know. I always forget that rock. Does rock work on flying? I believe it does. I always forget. I always get rock and ground confused. That's my problem. Rock does work on flying. I noticed that both rock and ground are horrible against steel. Both in terms of the damage they don't do and the damage that they definitely do take as a result. Wait. No, not steel against ground. Steel's good against rock, but it's only regular against ground. Okay. Oh, so much to memorize. Oh, well, here's that Swampert I was talking about. Apparently, I've already got him down to nothing. Jeez. While I was looking at my chart, I guess all that happened. When he first got thrown out, I got confused, and I thought he was... Wait, he is, isn't he? He's the evolution of Mudkip. He's the guy with the shoulder. But the problem is, he's not just water, because after he evolves, he becomes ground also. And ground is good against, like, it has a lot of defense against a lot of different types. So I forgot about that, and I was trying to use electricity on him, and it didn't work. I probably cut all that part out, but I wasn't looking at the screen, so... Either way, we got through it. Because we're awesome, and then Solar Beam, I definitely picked this up. Because I don't have any kind of grass types at all, any grass moves. So I thought, you know what? We're going to be on the ocean, going up against water types, I could use this. And ta-da! Rick Astley forgot how to use Heal Block because he's not... Yeah, I figured I'd give up the Heal Block. I went ahead and gave it up. Because Heal Block, actually, I didn't mention it in the commentary. I did mention it in the little pop-ups that I sometimes put up on the screen afterwards, but Heal Block does not stop them from using potions. So I said, okay, let it go. Here comes Mag Cargo, which is the evolution of that fire thing. Slugma, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't remember that just by seeing the name, so I had to kind of improvise here. No, Rock Slide, dude. Rock is good on fire, isn't it? What did I do? Why did I... Wait a minute. Rock is good against fire, right? Oh, I'm looking at my chart again. Yes, it is. Isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I wish I'd realized that then. Maybe I did try it eventually. Oh. Boom! And isn't that like one of the first gyms and one of the first games teaches you that too? It puts you in a fire gym and says, here, use your rock... Well, no. It says use your water moves. If you happen to be a water. Now he's using it back on me, boy, I tell you. You don't need a legendary to beat this guy, seriously? But I guess that's what I ended up doing. See you, Mad Cargo. Sorry for the overkill. You look like those guys in Skyward Sword, where you throw bombs at them and they fall on their side and then you walk them over the sand. Skyward Sword was a really good game, you know? I hate to say it. Oh, it's Breloom. Oh, not Breloom. Not the toilet face.
The toilet.
Not the toilet.
The
Not
toilet.
the toilet.
The
Please,
toilet.
stop!
The toilet.
Stop! Okay.
The toilet.
Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So what was I doing? Trying to figure out what to send out? Probably should have just stuck with what I had. So Breloom, as we remember, is grass fighting. So I could have used flying on him if I wanted to. Unless flying sucks against grass. That part I don't remember. Let's bring out the chart. Flying. No. Flying is good against grass and fighting, isn't it? Shit. That's what I should have done then. I should have just brought out Valerie. She could have one-shotted this fuck. But instead, I'm sitting here dicking around with my legendary again. Boy, I wish I'd remembered that. Anyway, I beat my best friend. So you know what? I think that's a good as any place to stop the video, so I'm going to go ahead and do that there. Yeah, that does sting a little bit. Hey, I didn't use a bee! This... Oh my god, this is not going to make any sense at all. Oh, you better not be behind me. Okay. Good luck out there. See you later, dude. So long, everybody.